Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Simon Yu, and in today's video I want to do a little chit chat video on the topic of friends. I want to dissect all of the ways to tell if you have a fake friend in 2021 or thereafter. Firstly, if I have to ask myself whether or not you are a true friend to me, that signifies that you are not a true friend. Our relationship should feel genuine, it should feel real, it should feel effortless. I should not have any doubt whatsoever whether you are a good friend or not. And if I ever feel as though I have to question it, then bye girl. See you on the other side. Okay. Matter of fact, I don't even want to see you. Okay. Peace. Bye. This one hits close to home. A lot of backhanded compliments. Like, oh girl, I didn't expect you to do it, but congratulations. Oh, you did surprisingly well. Well, nobody asked you. Just say great, thumbs up, bye, or say nothing at all. Nobody asked you. Okay. I remember one time that I was in community college, and this girl that's supposed to be my friend from high school, I did not have a lot of knowledge in accounting, so the class basically was ahead of me, everybody. So I had to do triple times the work to even get a B plus or A minus, but I worked my ass off. But regardless, we got a result back for a in-class test, I believe. Yeah, in-class test. And she was like, oh, I didn't expect for you to get so much, because you don't have so much knowledge, and I kind of didn't expect for you to get so much, but congrats though. Really? Like, nobody, I didn't even ask her for a compliment. I wasn't even looking. Like, I was so proud of myself, and then she just knocked me down like a couple notches. Like, girl, really? I didn't expect you. I didn't expect for you to say that as a friend. Okay, what about that? For me, the next one is the constant competition or competing with you. You may see it as flattery in the first initial state, but then you realize that something is up here. Like, she or he may discourage you from wearing, say, a particular type of lipstick. Say, hey girl, it doesn't look good on you. But you see that person rocking that same lipstick, you basically have the same skin tone, the same undertone. So why is it not good for me, but it's good for you? So things like that you have to watch out for, because she's not your friend, really. No, she's not. A friend of mine, she would say to me, because back then I loved to wear like fashion jewelries, just like this one, fashion, but even bigger. Like, the bigger the better for me. I was like out there, girl. Like, you had to see me. I was so extra, but I loved it. That's what I love. You like what you like, right? And I remember her saying to me, hey girl, like, you don't need all of that. You are so beautiful. You don't need to be wearing all of that extravagant jewelries and stuff. It takes away from your beauty, blah, blah, blah. Even my mom said so. So you know, she and the mom, they were talking about me right behind my back. But fine. I didn't really take it into consideration, because for me, I like what I like. But as you grow older, it's like the love that I had for it back then is kind of went away. And I could recall a time I went on social media and I saw this trick, right? In the same type of cosmetic jewelry, sash around her neck, a big old cow chain around her neck. I'm like, And I'm like, so I guess this is meant for ugly people, because I guess I was too cute to wear this, or I was too pretty to wear this, but you can, so that means you're ugly. I don't get it. But that's what they do. They always say, oh, don't rock that, girl, that's too much. But then you turn around and see them sporting that same thing they discourage you from. You may see it as something minuscule, but it's not. She is not your friend. She just friends you to get close to you, to try to get your swag, trying to get your sense of style. And I don't know, any level of competing, I don't like that. I'm supposed to encourage you, or we motivate each other, but we're not supposed to be in competition if we're friends. Absolutely not. Another event for me, I had a friend in university. I can never forget that day. He said to me, I feel good when I get a better grade than you. That shows me that I am doing well. So I said to him, So you are competing with me? And he was like, oh yeah, I use you as a little motivation. But the way he said it, he said, I feel good whenever I get a better grade than you. Are you truly my friend? Why are you competing with me and I don't know of the competition? At least nudge me a little bit and say, hey girl, we're gonna kick ass. We're gonna try to do it as a little sport, as a little fun gig. Like, let's see who can get the better grade, to push me a little bit. You can't be competing with me and say we're friends and I don't know of the competition, sir. Okay, that was really shady. And I was really in my feelings. And it took me a long time to get over it. Like, I had to talk to another mutual friend about the situation. And she was like, girl, let go of it, blah, blah, blah. Because, I think he's your friend. But it was a little bit shady, but forget about it. And I said, okay, let's move on. But I was side-eyeing him a little bit. Like, I did not like that. You felt good to know that you got a better grade than me. Like, really, sir? Really? I have to scratch my brain on that one because I don't get it. I don't. No. Another one for me, and yeah, some may say it is a sign, some may say it's not. It's based on how you look at it, so let me know. And that is, they don't reply to texts or calls. Like, yeah, no, we're all grown and we have a life. Some of us are married, some of us, we have children, or we're going to college, whatever the case may be. We don't have the time. But I feel as though you make time for people that you think are of importance to you, or people that are important to you. I get that you probably can't reply to my text message right away, or even the night or the day after. I get it. But a week, 2 weeks passed and I still don't hear a word from you. I don't know if you're dead or alive. No, that's unacceptable. Or if I call you and you saw that I called, you can say, hey girl, I saw your missed call. I'll try to link up whenever I'm free. Okay, that makes me feel like, okay, you respect me, you're thinking about me, and okay, you're showing some form of interest. Even if a week passed and you don't get to call me back, it's fine. At least you made the effort to say, I'll reach out to you. You show some type of interest. Some of them, they will cut off your call, like ring 1-2 times, go straight to voicemail every time, and they only reach out to you when they need something. Like, no girl, no, but unavailable to take your call. Okay, this person is unavailable to take your call. Don't call me, okay? Whenever you need something, bye. You have never got any sort of invitation to go somewhere, like not a dinner, a little picnic, not a little get together, a little jam, after work jam, nothing. They're always unavailable. They can't go here, they can't go there. And it's like they're probably even having a party and they will invite everybody but you. And then you kind of sort of have to invite yourself, which initially means that you're not welcome, you're not wanted, but say, okay, you can come if you like. I can come if I like. That means, okay, you don't want me there. Let me know if you ever experienced something like that. A person hanging out on social media with their other friends and having fun, kikiing, laughing, drinking, having so much fun without you. And no mention of it. It's like, okay, it didn't even happen. So where was my invite? Did it got lost in the mail? Did it got lost in transit? I don't get it. This one irritates the crap out of me. I've experienced this one full on. Okay, and I'm still mad. I had a friend at one time. Is that the friendship is so one-sided that they will call you all the time, right? Talking constantly about themselves. And not even a, hey girl, how are you doing today? And when they do finally ask you, it's because they got bored of hearing themselves talking. So they will say, hey girl, how you doing? And the moment you start answering and disclose your problem, they jump right in and start chatting about themselves again, laying all their burdens on you like you're Jesus himself. Like, really, sis? You called me for 2 hours to talk about yourself? No, I'm unavailable. Okay, bye. And then they wonder why the phone just all of a sudden got disconnected. It's because I hang up. Okay, bye. The next one for me is that they take more than they give. Their level of expectation is ridiculous. Like, they will expect you to do the most and the same will not be reciprocated when it comes to you. They will forget your birthday. They will forget certain important things. And how dare you forget their birthday? They will let it be known, okay? But Trick, you forgot my birthday 3 months ago. What about that? Let's talk about that, okay? And to me, that shows that the relationship is more conditional than it's unconditional. And I don't like that. I mean, if you want to take from me, you should be able to give too. So you have to ask yourself the question, are you my friend because of who I am and what I have to offer or give? Or you are my friend because you truly want to be my friend? That is something that you have to ask yourself about a lot of people sometimes, because you will get used beyond the levels of exhaustion and you don't want anybody to use you. Never let anyone to take advantage and use you. You're too kind of a person and somebody else out there in the world needs your help. The Bible said help the poor and needy. Sometimes they're not poor and needy. Stay away from these people, okay? Stay away. I went through this dilemma of a friendship that it was so unconditional. It was so conditional than unconditional, because about like, girl, you tried it. Like, she would expect so much from me. I remember for her birthday, she wanted a chain or jewelry set, right? And mind you, I was broke as hell. That was way back in college days. And I was broke because that time I was on summer break. So, you don't really get money like that from your parents, right? And I had the last of the dime in my bank account, and she said she wanted that jewelry set for her birthday. And mind you, I had to like fill my belly. I almost went overdraft too because of that girl. Filled my belly from my home. I had something at home to eat because I know I didn't have any money to go out and buy something. I went into town, went to the bank and transferred her the funds to get that chain set or jewelry set, whatever. She didn't know that I made a sacrifice for her, because that's what you do when you have a friend. Anything I give you is genuine and is coming from a good place. I gave her exactly what she wanted. When it was time for my birthday, the same was not reciprocated. She just thought of like, I think she probably forgot about my birthday and said, oh, let me just go into my, like she probably said, let me go into my closet and get one of the most raggedy purse or wallet that I can conjure up to give to me. It was so bad. And I remember her saying to me, do you like it? Really? Like, if I like it, what do you expect me to say? At this point, are you taunting me? Because I don't get it. No thought, no consideration whatsoever. I mean, our birthdays were like 6 months apart. So she had ample time to think of something to do for me, something genuine. Even if it was a card, like I would appreciate the sentiments. I would have appreciated the gesture. Like, okay, she thought of the idea to buy me a nice little card and write me a nice little note. But no, you went under your bed and found an old ass purse to get me, okay? No, I don't like it. No. Another thing too that girl did me, I mean, I got bitten so much by that girl, it's ridiculous. I remember another time in college, that same person, we had a course that I think it was financial management, something mathematical based, more or less accounting and more like, equations. And I love that. Like, that's my favorite. And it was so hard because it was one of the highest failing courses when I was at my university. And she needed help. Like, she even waited until last minute to ask for help. She needed a lot of help. And she asked me to come to the library that day, the day before the exam, right? So I think it was on a Monday. I went on a Sunday. Imagine you leaving your house on a Sunday, child. I should be cooking my rice and peas, child. But I said, okay, I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to walk to school and I'm going to help her. And I sat my butt down in the library for hours when I could have taken that opportunity to, further things that I'm not too hip on. But I say, you know what, it's my friend. I don't want her to fail, and I would love for her to grant me the same opportunity in the future. So I'm gonna make the effort. Child, I said the whole evening helping this girl. And one time I hit one of my lowest when I was in school. Like, I lost a relative so dear to me, right? And I remember that day too vividly. I was in the library and I got a call from my aunt, and I was just trying to talk, quietly, and she's like, such and such passed away. Like, I was like, oh my, I almost collapsed in the library. I don't know. I just felt somebody drag me. And like, I was gonna give a big scream, and I felt somebody drag me and took me into a room. It was so real. I was in there crying so much that they couldn't even stop me. Like, a group of people came into the room trying to console me, and they asked me at the time if I had anybody that I could talk to. And she was the person that, came to mind, and I gave them her number, and they called her, and she came in there in the room, and she was there for a while. And they asked me, I think one of the ladies, she asked me if I had food back home and stuff, and I said, I don't remember what I said. I said no or something. And I remember giving that friend some money to buy some stuff. I mean, she bought some snacks and stuff, and they offered to talk to my lecturer or my professor at the time to, try to give me a different deadline for my coursework, to give me time to grieve. And they said, don't worry about your other courses. We're going to, try to talk to the professors for it. They were so kind. And they offered to drive me home because child didn't want me to walk in traffic. Okay, they offered to take me home. And I remember specifically one of the ladies turned to the friend and said, do you want to go with her for a little while? And she said, no, I can't. And I'm like, you can't. Imagine when you were in need of my help. I was there. I walk in the hot, blazing sun, right, for you. Come there, sit down for hours trying to help you. And when it's time for the same gesture, you couldn't show up for me for even 1 hour. It was unbelievable. That's when I knew that, okay, I'm done with you. Enough is enough. I am through with you. She couldn't even come for 1 hour to console me. That's not a friend you want. That was one of the lowest times in my life, and I wanted you to be there and you weren't. You said no. So yeah, like, to hell with her. Move on. Dead. Oh, another one I want to talk about is try to be observant whenever that friend have any other friends coming around you or in your presence. Watch the way how they look at you, how they treat you. Make sure to pay attention, because if those tricks for kids are looking at you like up and down and giving you the stink eye, that means that friend, she has been talking a lot of crap behind your back. You have been talking about me behind my back, haven't you? Lastly, for me, and tell me if you ever experienced this. Let me know if you have ever experienced this situation. Say you have a friend and you may call them sometimes, and the conversation you mean to have is filled with velocity, very fun and jestful, and they somewhat find the negative in everything. They get so irritated. They become so disputatious or belligerent for no particular reason. And it's like, girl, I was just only being jestful. We're just trying to have a discussion here. We're just trying to have a playful conversation. Why are you making such a big deal out of it? You know what is the problem? The problem is that that person is upset with you for something that you probably don't even know what it is. You have no clue. And I feel as though if you're mad at me, please grant me the opportunity to express myself, tell you how sorry I am that I hurt your feelings, because if I'm a friend of yours and I did something to hurt you, I would genuinely apologize and move on. No hard feelings. Like, come to me and let me know. Don't be mad at me and I don't know what you're mad about, sis. Giving me the stink eye, being frustrated every time I call you, being irritated. Like, I can't take that. Talk to me. Yeah, talk to me. They have a lot of animosity going on, and you have no clue what's going on. Like, sis, let it out. Talk to me so I can express myself and tell you that I'm sorry. Okay, let's be rational here. they're trying to find a reason or a way out, like trying to cause an argument, not to call you back or, you know, take a break from you, and then you fade off into the wilderness. It's like, okay, let me try to pick a fight with her and just try to get her out of my life. Like, sis, you can tell me you no longer want to be friends. Like, don't try to pick an argument and then you step away from the friendship and then I crawl back to you. You feel like as though I'm a little puppet on a string that you can play me and I'm your biatch. No, it doesn't work like that, okay? Talk to me, let me know. Or if you don't want to be my friend anymore, just simply say it like, girl, I had enough of you. Let's move on. Peace. Okay? You absolutely, in any way particular, give me the opportunity to say I'm sorry. Okay? Yes, so this concludes the video for me. Let me know what you guys think and let me know of any pointers that you may have down below of any encounter that you have or had with a fake friend. So thank you so much for watching, and please consider to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and let's chit chat down below. I will see you in my other video. Bye.